Hello, Cancer. This is your reading, and this is the Awakened Jenn. So this is your November reading, and I know that November is almost over, and I am just now getting to this. So I want to explain how this works for me. Is that it's really just where you're at right now. So the November part doesn't matter as much as just it's when I did this reading. It's just kind of keeping up, you know, the organization of when I'm doing it. But the message is still good. It is where you are at right now. It is dealing with just current stuff. So you don't have to worry about that, oh, you missed it, you did it. All right, so we're going to use the Messenger Oracle and then the Light Seers Tarot to pull the message today. And we're going to start with the Messenger Oracle. So we'll pull two cards from it. The first card will be what is rising, and the second will be what is falling away. Deep breath. All right, so the first card is what is rising for Cancer. What is rising for Cancer? We have two cards fall out. So we've got respect your boundaries and trust in magic. Okay. And now then, what is falling away? It is, we are all connected. All right. Now then, we're going to pull cards from the tarot. We're going to pull three cards. The first card will be what is the challenge of the month, which is what is the current energy that you are dealing with. What do you need to do about it? And what is the potential outcome? So I feel like the first parts of these readings are usually pretty boring because it's just me getting everything set up, you know, doing the shuffle. I feel like it is important for me to shuffle in front of you. And then part of, so what I like to do too is I like to teach as I go because I don't do anything that other people cannot do. I am using what is my own intuition, and you have your own too. And so the shuffle is important. The shuffle is where you're setting your intentions for the reading. And a lot of times I will speak it out loud because I'm saying it to you, what I'm doing. But if I'm just doing it for myself, I'm not really speaking that out loud. But that is where a lot of people, they don't know, how can I trust the cards, right? When they start doing the reading, how do I know? How do I know? It's because it's what you told it, okay? So like, I'll show you in just a second when I get ready to do this. So as I start laying these cards, when I lay the cards, they already have their meaning right there. Like I know what the question was. That's how I know how it's answering. You have to be very specific or else you're not going to know what it, I mean, it is a real message that you will get if you just start pulling cards, but you're not going to fully understand it because you don't know like what was the context, right? All right, so we're going to take a deep breath. All right, and so as I was shuffling, you know, I was keeping in mind that this is for the Cancer's reading, and then I spoke, the first card is this, the second card is this, the third card is this. That's how you set your intentions, okay? So let's get started. The energy of the month, the challenge of the month for Cancer. Okay, it is the Fool. which is a new beginning. All right, what do you need to do with that? You have the King of Swords. It's very decisive. And what is the potential outcome? All right. So we got the Six of Pentacles. All right, so let's start seeing what this is trying to tell us. All right, so we're gonna start with our oracles. And we said the ones that are rising are respect your boundaries and trust in magic. So let's see. Respect your boundaries, 51. Okay. Sit in a little closer. Okay. Others will not respect your emotional boundaries that you set within your relationships if you do not respect them yourself. Know yourself. Love yourself. If you do not accord yourself the same care you desire from others, then you will not be shown care. If you do not honor your own truths and dreams, then nobody else will. Honor yourself by treating yourself with the same care and in the same manner that you wish to treat others. So this is something that keeps coming to mind when I see this about loving yourself and self-love. The Bible actually says, love others as you love yourself. And it always is confusing to me because most of us, we are not very good at loving ourselves. I actually treat other people better than I treat myself. That's really not okay. And that is what this card is telling you. I am a person who has had very poor boundaries and I am working on that. And that is what this card is reminding you. You are important too. And I promise you, if you do not make yourself important, make yourself a priority, nobody else will. Nobody else will. You are your priority. You will be with you your entire life. Nobody else will, no matter how much they love you. So, boundaries, very important. Trust in magic also came out as what is rising. Trust in magic. Okay. Magic is the mysterious and coincidental, which I don't believe in coincidence. So it is at the heart of those moments of synchronicity and knowing. It is woven into the awareness that there is more to life than what you can see. It is born of that moment when you step without fear and with love, with a loving heart into the void. Voice your desire and have great spirit. Send his messengers to show you the way. Trust in magic. It is real and it surrounds you. So yeah, I don't believe in coincidences. Definitely believe in magic, but I also believe that magic is just science that we have not learned yet. It's science undiscovered. I feel like that there is always a real explanation for everything that happens, no matter how, unbelievable, impossible it seems. There's usually an explanation. We may not know that. We may not know that. But there is one. There is one. And so magic is science that has not been discovered yet. But it is real. So what is rising is just a need to have really good boundaries and a belief that anything really is possible. Your life can shift just like that. All right, so what is falling away is that we are all connected. And that kind of goes with this whole respecting your boundaries thing, because if you get too much into the we are all connected place, it's easy to let those boundaries fall, because if they're me, then why do I need a boundary, right? So let's see what this card actually says. We are all connected, 68. All right. We are dependent upon others for life. If we destroy the very things upon which we depend, we too shall perish. We are all connected. We are all one. Do harm to the natural world, and you do harm to yourself. You are more than just a part of the human race. You are a child of Gaia. You are brother and sister to all of life and all of living things. Love them as you love yourself, but make sure you're loving yourself. And sustain them as you sustain yourself. So that's the part that is falling away, is just the letting everyone in. Now, we really are all connected. There is something about, that, and what they said about, if you go out and you're destroying the planet, you're hurting yourself. If you go out being unkind to other people. So here's something that I've seen happen. So one person can be having a really bad day and be taking it out on just everybody around them. And the problem is that person may go off on one person in a really bad way. And that person may not even do anything in that moment, over what happened. But there may come a time down the line that the person who they just kind of, all right, say you're in traffic and, this person cut you off, you had road rage on them. Okay, what if you're looking for a new job and you walk in to this perfect job? It's the perfect location, it has all the right benefits, it takes you, right where you want to be, and you walk in for that interview and the person sitting there is the person that you just flipped off. Those are consequences of your actions. That is you destroying your own world and it coming back to you. You thought that you put that action out to someone else, and here it comes right back to you. You do not know how we are connected, but we are all connected. So while that is the part that's falling away, I feel like it's falling away because of the need to put in better boundaries, but not a complete dismissal of it. All right, so we're going to move forward with the rest of the reading. So the energy of the month is the Fool. Okay. New beginnings, potential adventures, enthusiasm, awakening, innocence, optimism. Every dream achieved begins with the seemingly foolish notion that there is something bigger out there, something greater to explore and to become. This childlike optimism comes from deep within your knowing, and it reminds you that you can achieve all the magical things that you've been dreaming about. That lines up pretty well with the Trust in Magic. The journey of the soul begins with a single step, and you may find yourself on the edge of an epic journey. Turn toward your future with enthusiasm and knowing that a divine leap of faith is required in order to claim the reward that the abyss is offering. You may not feel ready, you may not be ready, but there is magic in the air, and the universe is waiting to support you with infinite love and guidance. Trust your intuition as you swan dive into the seed of potential. I am ready for this adventure down my soul path. So you've got a new journey ahead, and you're going to throw complete caution to the wind. This is one of those times where you don't fully know what's coming next. You just know that right here, right where you're at, is not where you want to be. And you know that if you keep doing this, you keep getting the same thing. So the only way to move out of that is to do something different. And sometimes it's just saying, whatever you have for me, whatever you have for me, let's do that. Let's do that. All caution to the wind. All right, what do we need to do about it is the King of Swords. So this is intelligence, logic, rules and law, clear thinking, a strong communicator and leader, truth and proof, blending mental and spiritual pursuits, bravery and courage. Intelligent and diplomatic, this king leads with the facts, rationale, scientific principles, and a logical mind. He has the affinity for rules and thoughts, and he suggests finding impartial clarity before you take your next step. Even though he always seeks data and proof, he also knows that blending experience with inventiveness, or blending intelligence with emotional and spiritual energies, allows for well-rounded success. Be courageous in the pursuit of your path and find your own methodical, confident authority by knowing the way rather than just feeling it. In shadow, this card can suggest using knowledge to take advantage of others. With truthful communication, it's time to help others in a way that is honest rather than manipulative. Find wisdom in your experience and seek to become the success engineer of your life. With confident, clear thinking, you will find success. I make intelligent and wise decisions about my future. So this is saying that you do need to use a little bit more logic and facts in making your decisions, and not just going. Don't be reckless, don't be impulsive, don't be very spur of the moment. While this is kind of releasing the control of the how things need to play out, and it is sort of, like I said, caution to the wind. It's wise though. There is a wisdom of knowing when, a wisdom in knowing what. Okay. So the potential outcome is the Six of Pentacles. All right. Here we go. Two-way abundance, giving and receiving. Being charitable, a positive and generous mindset, advancement, awakening, inflow, help coming from others. Being open to give to others and to receive from others are states that we all must cultivate. This card asks you to experience these consciously. How does helping others make you feel? It feels good, right? Abundant, heart-centered. Gifting your time, money, or energy to someone else will open up the floodgates of new resources coming your way. Be generous with everything you have learned and remain conscious of the flow of abundance from the universe. Consider these sacred dualities: learning and teaching, receiving and giving, accepting and offering. Open your heart to this sacred balance of energy and fill in any gaps that you have around scarcity and abundance. It will imbue your life with compassion and generosity and usher in new states of prosperity. Donating your energetic resources to help others will be life-changing for those in need. Choose a cause that moves your soul and watch your feelings of prosperity shift. I show my gratitude for my life through generosity and compassion. So this, it was sort of reminding me of like how manifestation works. And if you really want to get into your manifestation power, it starts with gratitude. That's where it's at. When you are sitting in pure gratitude for what you have, it allows for more stuff to come in because you're not sitting there focused on what you don't have. Okay? The law of attraction really... Okay, my video stopped. I hope that I can finish this reading. I hope that I can put it together to where it makes sense. I'm working on trying to get better storage. I got a new video little camera. but I can't get it to work yet. So I'm working on this, and I am sorry for the interruption because I was going somewhere. So we were talking about the law of attraction with this one. And the law of attraction is really about what you are focusing on. What are you spending all of your time, focusing on? Are you focusing on what you don't have? Because that's going to be what keeps happening. And the way that this is best explained is with the reticular operating system. I think that's what it's called, reticular operating system. And this is something I heard from Tony Robbins. So the reticular operating system is your brain's way of proving you right. Okay? So, like, you see this in action when you're thinking about buying a new car. And like, you have searched and you found the perfect car that, you want, the exact make, model, and the color. You know exactly what you want, and nobody else has it. Except all of a sudden, what do you start seeing everywhere around you? Now you're seeing that car. Now everybody has that car. Just last week, nobody had that car. You never saw it, right? But now then, because it became important to you, you put it here. You put your thoughts to it, right? This is literally, it's the law of attraction right here in, so you put your thoughts to this car, and all of a sudden, what is happening? You're seeing it everywhere in your 3D reality. Now, is it yours yet? No, it's not. But just last week, you didn't even see it at all. And now it's popping up into your reality everywhere you look. And then you go and buy the car, right? And so the reticular operating system, like I said, is just trying to prove you right. And so the way that Tony Robbins used it was he asked everyone to take a quick look around the room and try to find everything in there that was red. And then they had to close their eyes, and then they had to try to remember everything in the room that was red. Okay? When they opened their eyes, he might have done this while their eyes were closed. Doesn't matter. But the next thing he told them, after they've now listed out everything that was red, but he gave them the heads up. Hey, look for the red. I'm about to ask you, what all in this room is red. The second question is, now what in the room is brown? He did not give them the heads up. They had no idea. They had not been paying attention to brown. Their brain had wiped out anything that was not red because it was only focused on finding the red because that's what it was told to do. So this is what this is saying, is that, like, when you are giving, when you are sitting in your attitude of gratitude, I don't like that, but I said it. Okay. When you have that gratitude, you feel abundant in that. It allows for more things to come in. You're just naturally doing the law of attraction without even thinking about it. All right, let's get some more information though, because this really didn't go deep with anything. We know that you have a new start, so let's see what is it to do with? Where is the new start? What is this new start? Some more information about the new start. Like, I'm trying to get lots of cards. Lots of cards are trying to come out. There's lots of talking happening. Okay, so we've got the Ace of Pentacles, which that almost tells me it's a new beginning with your work life. And then the Page of Wands. So let's see what those say. The Ace of Pentacles is the beginning of a new venture, which we already knew that was happening. We just don't know exactly where. New ideas, planting seeds for the future, great potential for success, manifesting power, ambitions, prosperity. I plant my goals with intention, direct focus, and faith. And let's see what the Page of Wands is. Okay, explosive creativity and infectious enthusiasm, ideas aplenty, creative beginnings, a newly found inspiration, honing a new skill or passion, curiosity and trying new things, gifting yourself permission to dream. Great energy from creative ideation and brainstorming, a youthful spark. As the dreamer of my dream, I spontaneously and passionately ignite this flame. You've got ideas coming from all over. I mean, you've got new beginnings that are trying to come forth. And this one is literally a gift. So if you can just trust what is happening and pay attention to the inspiration and follow it, follow the joy. Follow the joy. Just because each little seed of joy leads to the next, and that's where your new beginning will come from. All right. Let's see, is there anything else? I think I'm going to leave it at that. I think that we've gotten a lot of good advice. We may not know exactly what, because it's different for everybody. Your ideas are yours. So what are you going to do with it? I would kind of like to know, what are some of the ideas that are happening for you right now? Put it down below. If you have any questions or comments, you can put that down below as well. And I do these every month, the zodiac readings, and then I try to do other readings throughout the week. So if you check back, you can see what else I have going on. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.